Okay, now that we have our parts of our house made, we can start our assembly. What I'm going to do is I'm going to open up the slab, and then I'm going to create a new assembly from this part, and I'm going to use our assembly meters template, and I'm just going to let it go into the default. Now I'm going to use my File Explorer tab to navigate to my USB, and I'm going to pull the walls in, and I'm just going to go ahead and mate these two surfaces and these two surfaces and put it down on the floor. Okay. And now we want to make our roof. So I'm going to pull the roof in, and we're going to use the width mate. So I'm going to click mate. I'm going to go down to advanced mates, and I'm going to expand this. And for some reason I have to go up again. But I'm going to click width, and the first things it asks for are the width dimensions. And I don't think it really matters which part you start with, but you click two sides on one part, and then you go to tab selections, and then you click two sides on another part, and then it makes them symmetric to each other. So that's what we want. Okay, and then I'm going to do that again. Width, I'm going to click on that surface, and I'm going to click on this surface. For the tab selections, I'm going to choose that surface and this surface, and again it's going to put me right on the money. And I'm going to go back to my standard mates here. I'm going to click on this and expand that, and I'm just going to go ahead and click coincident and make that coincident. I'm going to hit the space bar, and I like the trimetric view. Oh, I'm going to change my mind. I'm going to go to isometric view. And now what we want to do is, well, we want to save at this point. I'm going to save as, I'm going to save it in Camp D, and I'm going to save it as house underscore assembly. Okay, so we have our house assembled, but in our drawing in the next lesson we're going to need a exploded view. So I'm going to come over here to the configuration manager tab, click that, and this is our default assembly, default configuration, excuse me. So I'm going to right click on this configuration, and I'm going to say new exploded view. And I'm going to zoom out a little bit because I'm going to expand the house, so it's going to get a little bit bigger. So I'm going to put it on the bottom of the screen. And then I'm going to choose this, the walls, and I'm going to choose the roof, and I'm going to pull them up. And that's my first step. And I'm going to click out in space, and that basically, if the next time you choose something, that then you'll be in the second step. So I'm going to choose the house, the roof, and I'm going to pull that up. I click OK, and I like that. And you can expand this. You can see the exploded view right here, and you can even see the steps. If you wanted it a little different, like say, well, I want that corner to be not overlapping there, so what you can say is I'm going to edit feature, and then you can edit the first step, and I want to raise it up a little bit more, and there, I like that. And if you want to collapse it again, you double click on the exploded view sub-configuration feature there. Now I'm just going to go back in here. I'm going to hit the F key, and then I'm going to hit the quick save button. And that concludes this lesson. Thank you.